Woo! I am finishing off my lunch. But I will be playing Geoguessr soon. Why is that red? Is that red up there? Oh, please tell me Dream Elements is not fucked again. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out in a minute. But I still need to open. Honestly, hate technology. Honestly. Let me open my Geoguessr notes. Ta-da! Alright. Oh, let me finish this. My fantastic diet of instant noodles. Every day of the week. Not quite, but it feels like it at the moment, honestly. It's bad. Oh, they're so salty. Gross. Gross. Done. Blech. Alright. Okay. Today, I want to do some more research on Asia Meta. I was playing it yesterday. It was embarrassing with how little I knew. So that is the plan. I think what I'm going to do is start off with a little bit of Plonket revision. It's annoying that the Philippines isn't on because Philippines I struggle with. Also India, but hey, that's coming soon. Right, that's India. Bangladesh, okay, well we'll go through them, but that's the plan. I don't think I'll bother with region guessing them yet because I need to be able to identify them apart from each other. Yeah. So we did Africa learning, and then we did Africa region guessing. I still need to work on Eswatini and Lesotho because I find them very hard to identify from South Africa. Is this new? These little dots? These little dots are new, aren't they? Yeah, because Guam's there now. Sorry, Christmas Island. And Hong Kong. That's cool. I knew you could still do them because they're down here in this list, but they don't have Israel and Palestine separated though. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so yeah, we did Africa. And then we did region guessing in Africa. So that's alright. Like, Ghana, I just hate region guessing. Usually I can get kind of like what latitude it's on, but when you've got up the top with those three kind of main roads that just go straight up and down the country, I find it very hard to identify what road we're on. I think it's the case for a lot of people, but so I think we'll leave not Madagascar, Africa for now and focus on Asia. I've done some region guessing work in the Middle East, excluding Turkey, Kyrgyzstan. But I think what I'll do is I'll focus on basic notes for Asia and being able to identify the countries from each other, and then later we can start region guessing in those areas. I do have some notes, but we need more. Russia I am not going to tackle at the moment. I think, yeah, the amount of times Russia comes up, well, Russia comes up a lot, but I am not going to focus on it at the moment. Okay, Indonesia is my first one. Indonesia. So these, like, it should be simple things like black plates. What I need to do is I need to put photos in my notes because most of my notes are just words. There are some pictures and photos, but not a lot. And so when I'm trying to like look over and see what I'm looking for, it all just kind of gets lost in the notes. So let me put a picture of the license plates over there. Alright, what else have we got? Indonesia has black plates. They also drive on the left-hand side. I don't know why it won't stick in my brain, but countries that drive on the left and right-hand side don't want to stay in my brain. But that's okay. We'll get there. Black plates left-hand drive.id. Okay. The main thing I need to know around here are like what tells them apart. So it's these kind of notes here I find really useful. So Indonesia uses white or yellow center lines. Malaysia lines are always white. So if we have a yellow center line, our lines will always be white and center lines will always be solid or dashed. Yellow lines are more rare in Indonesia. Okay. Okay. Well, that might work, but I don't know how useful that's going to be, honestly. I think it's going to be more useful to know like we're not in Malaysia because there's a yellow center line. Poles I find difficult. Poles in Indonesia are typically round and made either of steel or concrete. Many of the steel poles are painted black. Is that like that? They also feature the Indonesia flag on them. Pole tops are either even or uneven, depending on the region. What does it mean by even or uneven poles? Is it the things at the top? I don't know. Okay. See, it would be nice to know if this was different or not to other countries. I can't pick up the Philippines at the moment, which is really annoying. Let's have a look at Malaysia. See, Malaysia also uses black plates, but they only have white inner lines. They don't really have any information about the poles. Lampposts. So that looks okay. No, because these are all region ones as well, so they're all different. Okay. I don't know. Let's keep going. The pole tops are either even or uneven. Oh, does that mean like evenly spread? Like this is uneven because there's less on this side than this side, and this is even because there's the same on both? Maybe. That's kind of weird. Okay, Indonesia commonly uses black and white square or circular bollards as well as these yellow and black ones, which can also have red reflect. Other designs can also be found. UK style bollards are mostly found in Kalimantan. No, I'm not even going to try and say that better. Is this the same though as... So they have longer, like stick ones. And these are... The problem is that there's also like other designs. It's like how many other designs? Does this mean that I could see like 50 different types of bollard? I don't know. Let's take a snippet of it and put it in the notes. I still feel like it's probably useful. I think once I have all the notes, I will be able to be like, yeah, no, that is different than this, and this is different from that. You guys can't actually see me using the snippet tool, but trust me, I am. Because for some reason you can't like copy and paste from this website. It kind of does weird shit. Waystones. What are waystones? We don't have them in New Zealand. Well, maybe we do, but I haven't noticed them. They include shorthand for 3 cities or towns, with the biggest one being on top in the cutout section. What does that mean? Why do they have 3? Why do they have that? Is it like the 3 closest and how far away they are? Weird. I don't know. I don't know. If anyone can explain to me what a waystone is, that would be great. Adding a picture, 2 minutes. Okay. I feel like... Is this the only language though? Because I feel like I've seen other like written languages in Indonesia. Maybe not. Influenced by Dutch, and Malaysian is by English. I don't speak any Dutch or know how to read Dutch, so I don't think that's necessarily going to be useful. Again, I'll take a snippet from it because, again, I think once I get kind of all of these countries covered in my notes, I'll be able to see the difference between them all. Rows of red banners. Cool. cigarette ads. Is this one? Yummy. Wow, okay. What does orangutan mean? Anyone speak Dutch/Indonesian/ whatever the Indonesian alphabet is? Kirby! Hi Kirby, how are you? Good to have you here. Ooh, motorcycles in Indonesia have front license plates. Wow. I didn't even know front license plates on motorbikes were a thing. That's kind of crazy. Indonesia is really fun, but also very hard. Yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to write some notes around the different countries in Asia so that I can tell them apart. And then so that sorry, R P. So yeah, so that I can just tell the countries in Asia apart from each other, and then later on I'll do like region learning for each country, which I think is going to be a lot harder. You see a yellow line going down the center of the road, it's a good chance you're going NCS Americas. NCS? Is that one of the islands or something? I did see this out here, which is in like the Gen 4 coverage. They have the yellow lines going down the middle of the road. Is that what you're talking about? And that's not like north, central, south. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's also, well, it says here that it's like in Gen 3 coverage. The yellow lines are more rare. Just if you're good at Indo and Russia, then you're already ones of the best GeoGuessr player. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'm not even touching Russia. Russia was on the top of my list, and I've just been like, no, let's move on. Let's do Indonesia. At the moment, I struggle with identifying Indonesia from especially the Philippines, and then Malaysia and Thailand. Most of the others I can kind of get, but I struggle. Plus, also like these things, it's like, how are you? This is only what type is more common. It's not like it is 100% gonna be there, which just makes it impossible. But yeah, I'm not going to region learn at the moment. Okay. I've seen these bridges with green on them before. Is that an only Indonesia thing? Yeah, because that looks like that looks familiar. Yeah. That's interesting. Oh, okay, architecture in Bali. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, having this kind of architecture. Gosh, there's a lot to learn. What? There's a purple tint? That's cool! Yeah, Indonesia's got fun architecture. Like, this is cool, but I don't want to have to learn where exactly it is. This is crazy. Like, who designed this and thought, yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea? I don't know. Like, it looks cool, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. How did someone put that into their brain and then other people agree that, yes, we should build that? That hurts my eyes, this one. Ooh. Purple tint got overridden by new coverage. I can imagine. I'm kind of glad about that. Alright, what I'm gonna do. So I've got some ideas. Have I taken a photo of that? Yeah, I did take a photo of that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load into an Indonesia game. And I'm not, like, obviously we're not gonna be able to, sorry, this is Philippines. What am I doing? I'm not gonna be able to region guess or anything, but I'd like to go in and just have a look around and see if I can see some of these things that I written notes about, if that makes sense. Does the motorbike have a front plate on it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I can recognize from Plonker. I think, well, that just says it's an even pole or something, but I don't think that's necessarily going to help me. Here knows where we are. I think this braced here or something. They said that was like a regional clue. Okay, we got these bollards. Okay, yeah, no, they're black and white striped. That brace goes all the way. Black and white striped bollards. They did say they could be round or square. Oh, it goes to the corner. Oh, we found a motorbike. Does it have a front plate? Oh, that was a good neck click. Hard to tell whether it has a front plate. Oh gosh, I don't even know where the island that you said was. Apologies. That's alright. So we found the bollards in that one. What can we find in this one? I just want to be able to find like a feature that I'm like, yep, we're definitely in Indonesia. Okay, RP, that's the currency. I don't know if that's the same currency in like Malaysia or anything. What did they say about poles? I can't remember what they said about poles. It's the steel or concrete poles that are typically round. Okay, I need to put that in my notes. So this is a steel one and this is a concrete one. So that's cool. I think I can remember that kind of stuff. Oh, yes. I did see that as well, the triangle attachment. Yeah, you can kind of see maybe, yeah, you can kind of see they have front plates on their motorbikes, but it's all just blurred because it's obviously a license plate. So it's kind of annoying. Does it say Java? No, it says yeah. Black and white, red and white flag. Okay. Are we on a bike? Oh, we're supposed to have black plates as well, aren't we? Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, these all have plates in the front. Yeah, there's a black plate. Okay. I don't know where Java is though. I need to learn frickin'. Oh, I was there. Okay. Jakarta. Okay. What did I need to add? I needed to add to my notes. Poles are usually. Oh no, poles are usually round, made from steel or concrete. I'm going to say that sentence as well, actually. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's go again and have a look. Okay. Oh no, you found it. You found it. I will give Mason a treat after this. I have to go find Mason and a treat. Okay, again, we have the flags. These are quite common in Indonesia, apparently. Black front plates. Flags. Oh yeah, a license plate on the front. Okay, there's definitely things here which I'm like, yep, I can identify this as Indonesia, which is cool. Quite a few flags. Okay, this looks like a main city of some sort. I don't know exactly where, but let's plonk it there and let's go get. I'll go get Mason and a treat. Bear with. Yeah, I'll give you a treat. I have a jar of treats. It says happy holidays. You got Mason. Is that yummy? You're gonna have two. You're gonna have two because you're a good boy. Don't want these ones? Oh my god, you scoffed them. You scoffed them. Those were from Kirby. Thank Kirby for those. He's like, okay, give me more. Yeah, I'll keep the jar on the desk now. Yes, you're a good boy. Good boy. Indo's a very easy country to identify. Well, I think once I make all my notes, then I think it will be. This seems a little bit easier than I thought it would be, so I'm not as intimidated by Indonesia anymore. Region guessing is a whole different story, but I certainly got mixed up with Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia for a while, so. Okay, this one, I'm not seeing as much information. Okay, so yellow line in the middle means that we're definitely not in Malaysia. So that is something. Like, obviously I know that we're in Indonesia, but this is me trying to identify things that help to identify them. Okay, plate in the front of the motorcycle also. So there's 2 features. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how common this type of arrangement is throughout Asia. Hi, Dark. How are you? Oh, did I? Wait, hold on. I was supposed to give Mason a cuddle. Well, Kirby, I gave Mason a treat instead, so there you go. You got more bang for your buck. Dark, how's the study going? Did you have your midterm today? Kirby's happy, cool. Yay, how'd it go? 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 Oh my god, I need to guess. Bloody hell, it can go there. It's essential. And you have another one on Friday? Your Friday's my Saturday, isn't it? Okay. You did well! Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I will have to ask you how your one on Friday goes as well. How long is the timeout? How long is a Twitch timeout? I think it's like 5 minutes or something. Maybe I can choose. Oh, is it 5 minutes at default? Well, there you go. I think I can also change it, but yeah, I believe it's 5 minutes at the moment. I don't know if anyone will actually want to time anyone out, but hey, it's there. Are you proud of me, Dark? I set up channel points and I got emotes. You approve? I got Bulbasaur emotes. I thought they were pretty cute. And I kept the Mason one as well. Any Pikachu. Those are all my emotes. Mason treats should be cheaper though. You said 2,000 was a bold choice. He gonna get fat. He gonna get fat. I might. 2K isn't a lot for me. I know. I know. Well, that's the problem. I had to make them. I had to make them expensive for you because I know that you're the one that's gonna give him all the treats and make him fat. Once you have less once you have less channel points, and maybe I'll put the price down. You can redeem 5 treats. Oh my god, Kirby, that's a lot of watching. I should also put some things in like watch streaks or something so that you guys can earn more channel points. It's on. Oh no, that's for sub 3. I didn't add like a VIP or mod thing. I might later, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright, next one. Let's have a look at the next one. Are you prepared for your midterm on Friday? Mod Grish for 100 million channel points. Wait, is that more than I've got Vano down for? Yeah, that's less than Vano. Oh my god. Yeah, I have 999 million channel points for Vano to get mod. He wasn't very happy about it. He wants me to decrease it to 50k, which I might, but I kind of don't want to. You have a face reveal for 1 trillion channel points. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Well, I better get watching. I better get earning them points. I don't know where we are. I think maybe the architecture is Indonesian, but honestly, this looks a little bit more difficult this time to identify that it's Indonesia. I'm kind of ready for Friday's midterm, but I need more time to study for it. I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. I have lots of time to. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. At least you've got time to study and get ready for it. We got to bronze. I'm sure you'll be good. I'm sure you'll be good by Friday. What are your plans after your midterms? Do you have like time off? You have a long spring break starting from March the 20th. No classes until April the 2nd. Yeah, I think you did. You tell me that? You did tell me that. Did you show me that? Is the spring break the same in like your high school as well? Yeah, I think you did tell me that. Like, is that the same? Oh, sorry, you might have gotten ads. I'll talk to you once you've finished ads. Okay. Let's go Malaysia next. Yeah, don't you get like a spring break? Malaysia. I've already got Malaysia open. What am I doing? Okay, we're doing Malaysia next because I can't do Philippines. I want to do Philippines, but I can't. I'm in university. Oh, I have so many questions for Dark. Once he's back, I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, Malaysia has the lake plates as well, and they drive on the left-hand side as well. They're slightly different lake plates. Than the Philippines ones. Sorry, the Indonesia ones. Oh my gosh. These countries are all just merging into one for me. Ah, you're right. You're right. That makes sense. Ads are done. Cool. I have questions for you, Dark. So, in university, they combine spring break and Easter break, so you have 2 weeks off instead of 1. Is spring break in high school only 1 week? I thought spring break in high school was like, or is it summer break? Oh my gosh. I thought only 1 week. So what's the long break that you guys have in high school? Is that summer break? What time of year? I'm assuming summer break is 2 to 3 months. Yeah. Okay. Summer vacation. Okay. So when's that? And that's kind of like the end of your year as well, eh? Like schooling years. Around June. And then you have 3 to 4 months, and then you guys start in September, eh? End of May to in middle of May to the end of August. That's right. And then you start like the new school year from September. Oh, having finals on your birthday? Yeah, that sounds sucky. That's all really kind of confusing for my brain to comprehend. I've been trying to understand this for a while now because so many of my viewers are American. And I'm like, I don't get what you're doing. I don't get why you've got breaks at random times. But it kind of makes sense that you have like the long break as the summer break because, yeah, I don't know. We don't have names for our breaks either. Like we don't call them spring or summer break. It's just like we don't have names for them. They're just breaks. I don't know. Weird. Your birthday is on May the 18th, which is right after finals. I'm gonna write that down. I'm not gonna forget your birthday. Hold on. Look, snipping, chucking on my desktop. It's gonna sit there, and I'm gonna remember your birthday. Right after finals. That's so good though. Also depends on your school district. Ah, okay. Will your desktop give you a reminder? No, but I often go through this stuff on my desktop and put it into more reasonable places. So hopefully I do that. And if I don't, then I will forget your birthday and I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, true. True, you would have like different holidays for different religions and stuff as well, eh? Or if like you went to like a Catholic school or something, maybe you had different holidays to, I don't know, an atheist school or something. I don't know. Sometimes I get reminders for people's birthdays and I pretend that I remember them. Absolutely. Because our seasons are opposite than you guys. So our main break is from like November to February or March. University school, like high school goes back in February and university goes back in March. But the start of the like school year is in February or March, whereas for you guys it's like September, and that kind of makes my brain feel sore. You got your brother's age wrong in an interview once? How? To be honest, no, I do that all the time to my sister. She's younger than me and she's grown up so fast, and I'm like, I just think that you're like 5 years younger than you actually are. Was it someone like that? You're always one off. Is your brother older or younger than you? We never asked how old you are, Sabs. No. Your brother's older. I kind of thought your brother was older. No, no one knows how old I am. I don't tend to tell people how old I am. Everyone says that I'm 26 years old, and it's not true. It's just because my chess name is 26 and my Twitch name is 26. It's 26 because that's my birth date. My birth date is 26. And I needed a number. So I put it on there. It's in my name. 21 question mark. I'm sorry guys, you're not actually gonna get it out of me. You can guess all you like. Malaysia frequently uses double white centered lines on two. Okay, that's good to know. When is my birthday? 26th of January. I did a birthday stream. I'm pretty sure you came and said happy birthday. How did I forget? I don't know. Is it not in your calendar? Felt like January was ages ago. Probably. Well, how long? Yeah, like a couple of months. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that it was so long ago. My birthday is Australia Day, which is kind of funny because I'm not Australian. Your birthday is the day after Brazilian Valentine's Day? How come Brazilian Valentine's Day is different? You lose track of time. I just don't want you to tell me because I still don't have a job. I've been unemployed for too long. Oh, because of carnival. That makes sense. That makes sense. I spent my morning in a cafe today to try and have no distractions. And I sorted out some of my Twitch stuff, like my channel points and stuff. And I applied for like 7 jobs or something. It was great fun. You're learning a meta for Geo? Yeah, kind of. I'm trying to learn at the moment, I'm trying to learn the Malaysia meta. So I just did Indonesia meta, and now I'm trying to learn the Malaysia meta so that I can play, like an Asia map and know what country we're in. It's just it's quite basic, but it's just I haven't learnt it, so it's something I need to learn, I suppose. My knowledge is lacking for GeoGuessr, and my coach is a bad teacher. So I'm trying to learn it, and I find this is the best way, is for me to look through Plonket, make myself my own notes, and then kind of go in and look around at the country and pick up on the things that I wrote in my notes, if that makes sense. Burente. Is that how you say it? Burente? Burente? Oh, okay, they often have a black or white stickers on them. That's interesting. So what I'm doing that you can't see is that I've got like a snippet tool, and I'm snipping these images and chucking them in some notes in a Word document. And yeah, writing notes, and I can show you the document if you guys want. It's not that impressive. It's just like a table in Word. There we go. The problem is that when I first started making it, I was using geotips rather than Plonket, so some of them are a bit old. So this is random shit. So this is something that Kirby gave me the other day, which I need to put somewhere other. This is left and right hand drive, which I need to remember. Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, some of these are old coverage, old notes because they're from geotips. I did update quite a few of them for Africa in particular, but the document didn't save, so I lost a bit. So yeah, it's just kind of like what continent they're in, then what country, and then kind of basic notes. Plus some others like Folokar, but then also like the Folokar is darker south of this place. I've been starting to add pictures more as well because they stick in my brain a little bit better. And then these is like where the coverage is. I need to update these because these are from Geo Tips and they're old. So these are the new ones. So I've got some new and some old. And yeah, Asia. So I didn't bother doing freaking Africa, freaking Russia because it's too hard. So this is just what I've been doing now. I just write random notes and then photos. I can't do the Philippines because Plonket doesn't have notes on the Philippines yet. Hopefully they do soon. And then Malaysia. I have some notes on stuff. Just depends on what I've been learning. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Do I have a document for chess too? I don't. Oh my god, don't expose me like that. I feel like I should. I feel like I definitely should. I suppose with chess, I'm like, I don't know how much looking back at a note is going to help me rather than like watching a game being played or practicing it myself. Does that make sense? Like I feel with GeoGuessr, if I forget something, I'm like, okay, I need to remember this. Or like if I see a pole or a sign, I'm like, what is that? And I can check a document. Whereas like chess, it's like if I am stumped by a move, I think looking at a document isn't necessarily gonna help me. There aren't much tips for Philippines. I got a lot of tuk-tuks. Yeah, the only thing I have, because I got it through the GeoTips website, was, I don't even know if I've still got the GeoTips website up here. No, that's just GeoGuessr. Why did I click on that? Yeah, I suppose one thing is the right hand drive is different to Malaysia and Indonesia. And then what else did I have? I've written that public transport has yellow plates. White car is outdated. Yeah, I can kind of imagine. Yeah, I've said that public transport have yellow plates and the rest have white plates, and that it is right-hand drive. So I haven't got any of kind of the road lines or anything. Or like this. Concrete poles are super common. Yeah, I think this is the only information that I've kind of forgotten written down. Well, we can write some notes. You can tell me what like. I'm assuming things that haven't changed. Oh, where am I? The number plates. So I think that's not a bad thing to have. I can chuck that in. And then roads. Oh, concrete roads are super common. Sorry. I don't know why I said poles. Concrete roads. Ah, as opposed to asphalt or tarmac or whatever. Or dirt. Okay, weird. Weird. Okay, I think peso, this will also help me as well. Concrete slab roads. Kind of looks like the UK. Does anyone else see that? I'll send you. Cool, thank you. And then you also said lots of tuk-tuks. This is kind of interesting. Is this common, Kirby? Was it tuk-tuk? I'll show you. Like these. These are tuk-tuks. Or this. It's kind of like a motorbike with a roof over it. You see them quite a lot in Asian countries, especially in like Vietnam has them. Hold on. Mason wanted out. It's on the GeoGuessr channel. Thank you. I will open it in a second. Yes, that is a tuk-tuk. Let me pull up Discord. Also common in Peru? Strange. Oh, oh my gosh. I haven't checked the Discord today. I've been lazy. I got messages from Dark as well. Oh, a new video to watch. Yes, please. I am going to watch that video later. I am always excited when there's a chess video for me to watch. Also common in Thailand. Oh, that is interesting. Thank you, Kirby. I will take that. There's a very important one. I will watch it. Actually, I forgot to watch the second half of that other one as well. because I was telling him that my brain switched off halfway through. I don't know what I was doing that day, but I started watching it and I just kind of, like, I processed 10 minutes of it and then my brain was like, no, I don't want to process anymore. And like, I tried again. I was like, okay, well, pause, just try a little bit harder to take this in. And it just wouldn't take in the information. So I have that one on my list to watch as well. So, I will do that. I will do that tonight, probably. I'll do that tonight because I think I've got some chess things to do tonight. What I will do is I will make sure that I do not play any games, any chill games, until I've done my chess. I'm not allowed to play games until I've done my chess homework. Deal? Good. I always want to just chill and play games at night, but I won't. I won't do it. Okay. Okay, so we have notes on the Philippines now, which we weren't even trying to do. So that's awesome. Thank you, Kirby. That's so helpful because the Philippines confuses me. So let's just okay, we still got, I still need to make a couple more notes on I think I'll just take that. That's fine. And then Behinti. No problem, Dark. You deserve a good sleep after doing so well at your midterm today. I really hope your next one goes well. Bonne nuit. Ooh. I can send you an emote. Thank you so much for hanging out. Adios. You take care as well. I'll see you later. Alright, we need these. I personally really like learning road signs. It's one thing that I find more interesting and easier to remember than things like bollards. But I think people generally do bollards and things. It's very easy because there aren't that many. Yeah. Well, like with Scandinavian countries, I've been starting to learn the difference between them and the road signs and the road markings are definitely the two pieces of information that I'll use the most with identifying them. Let me take this one as well. Whoop. Oh my god, I stuffed that up. I weirdly have naturally shaky hands. Like, I'll show you guys in a second. Like I can't keep my hand straight. Do you see how it moves? So sometimes when I'm using a mouse and it's like particularly bad, I'm not very accurate with the mouse. It's weird. It's weird. Hexagonal yellow highway shields are unique to Malaysia. That's kind of cool. That has got to be really easy to remember. My documents stuffing up. There we go. Doesn't want to do it. Okay. Hexagonal. What are kilometer markers? I don't understand these things. Did I put some notes on those for... I did. I just don't understand them. I need to make a quiz for languages as well. I want a quiz that's like flashcards or something that I can do online, and I can just like pull up the different scripts and then have to pair them with their languages or something. Anki? Let me Google that. I've not used this before. Something like that would be cool. Yeah. Like, it would be nice just to be able to load in even just like this for each country, or some of these, so that I can then oh, Chinese. Okay, that's interesting. So then I can kind of just learn what they are. Some would be easier, like I find Bangladesh quite easy to remember. Things like French I find easy, but Spanish versus Portuguese, I always still, even though I understand the tips to look for, still just I can't remember them. So yeah, maybe I'll look into doing that. I think that would be really useful. You could do it for heaps of other things as well, like the bollards and whatnot, but I think the languages would be useful. What are kilometer markers? Even I get confused with Spanish sometimes. That makes me feel way better. Because I struggle. Are these just like how many kilometers to the nearest town or something? I don't get these. We don't have them in New Zealand. Sometimes they're spelled the same. Yeah, that would confuse me. That would confuse me big time. I struggle with English, let alone trying to like identify a different language that's almost the same. I think this is gonna help me. Because sometimes I get confused as to where we are. Yeah, signposts. I think I've got this somewhere. Skinny black. Oh no, skinny black. Left and drive mainland. So mainland has black stripes on the poles. Well, that's what I've got, but I don't know if that is true or not. Maybe it's all of signposts in Malaysia almost always have black and white stripes. See, I've only got it as only the mainland island has black and white stripes. Yeah, I don't think those are going to help. Alright, we're not going to bother with our region clues. But if there's something that comes up that is really obvious for... No, okay. Alright, let's do a Malaysia. I think we'll also do a Philippines as well, but let's start with a Malaysia. Yellow street sign is useful. Oh, this one? Yellow street name signs is specific. What do you mean? Yellow street signs, these ones. Did I miss? No. Oh, okay. This region one. This one here. Yellow street sign south of Malaysia. Okay, cool. I will take that one across. I'm assuming there's like a lot of coverage in that area or something. Alright. Let's run a Malaysia. Alright, again, we're not going for region guesses as such. We're just trying to identify things that are specific to... Alright. Okay, well there's a Malaysia flag. There's like 2 of them. Okay. Let's see if we can find other things as well. See, these plates look white to me. Oh, it's just the words. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they're split into 2 groups rather than the 3. Okay, cool. So is this the yellow? No, sorry, no, that's just a road sign. So the yellow street signs would be like these ones, but we know, so we know we're not in the south of that. This is common for Malaysia. This black sticker, and then it's also common to have those stripes under it. Okay. I'm just at the moment. I'm just trying to cement things into my brain. So, oh, black sticker is only mainland. Okay. Oh, Will, how you going? Thank you so much for the follow. The black on the pole just means mainland, not Borneo. Oh, so we know we are here because we saw that. Sorry, mainland. Oh my gosh. So we know we're in mainland because we saw that sticker. Okay, not there. I'm so kidding. I'm sorry, I made you panic. Oh. Will, did you stream today? I don't think I saw you go live. Or are you streaming later? Not yet. Later. That makes sense. That makes sense. I did actually lurk in your stream a little bit yesterday. Okay, what have we got at the moment that can help us identify this is Malaysia? I can't see anything. How do we know this is Malaysia and not... Okay. Is that the same black sticker? So does this mean we're on mainland again? There's a lot of flags. A lot of flags. Yes, Kubi, I saw that as well. I had such a busy, as I said before, I was at a cafe doing stuff. I did get a notification that you went live, but I wasn't able to come and say hi because I was busy and the internet that I was using was trash. I'm so sorry that your Wi-Fi crashed though. You think it's Max North? We can go Max North. Oh, Max North. Hopefully I can see you stream maybe tomorrow or something. The main vibe difference is in Malaysia looks just my English just looks more organized, more road lines, more consistent signs, etc. Ah, I like that. I'ma copy and paste your words. I do get that vibe though. I do definitely get that vibe from Malaysia compared to even like Thailand, but definitely compared to Indonesia. Yeah. Okay, plus I should be looking out for, where are we? We're in Malaysia, has got left-hand drive, whereas Philippines is right-hand drive. Absolutely. You can try that again. Oh, these bins are a regional thing, but it's alright. We aren't doing bins at the moment. So we know we're mainland because we got the black sticker. How do we know it's also weathier than other Asian countries? Oh, look what we found. Oh, and we found this. Okay, so this means that we're like down here. Oh, wealthier. Sorry. My bad. Road lines, bins, row houses. You won't see any of that in Indonesia. Right. Yes, you definitely do get the vibe that it's a lot wealthier than many of the other Asian countries. No, I can't. I struggle to read English, like read it out loud. In my head, not so much, although that time was an absolute fail. But I definitely have aspects of dyslexia, 100%. Oh my gosh. Malaysia does? Malaysia has rotating kings that can pardon themselves for murder? What? Okay, I thought this was such a nice, peaceful, organized country, and then you say something like that? That's crazy. Okay, we've got Chinese writing, which they did say could be in Malaysia. I'm gonna look into that. So this is the other thing, is that whenever I do GeoGuessr, I like to also learn about the country. Because when I see things like this, I'm like, oh, what a cool country. Or I see like different pockets of it, and you kind of get a feeling for the country. But I like going and actually learning more about the countries once I've seen them on GeoGuessr. The new king's daddy or granddaddy probably murdered 2 people, but it's illegal to say bad things about it, so he can't be... Oh, one of those types of scenarios. Okay. That is scary. It's like these countries that don't have like freedom of speech and things as well. That kind of scares me. Oh, sorry guys, I haven't logged in. We're just gonna go over here. Okay, it wasn't. Alright, I'm gonna open a tab. I'm gonna open a tab so that I look into that, because that's interesting. I'm gonna try and find a YouTube video or something around Malaysia royalty. Okay, we're in mainland because we got the black stick and we got these thingies. I feel a lot more confident that we're also in Malaysia. Even having the Malaysia and Indonesia scripts next to each other, I can't tell the difference. So I don't think identifying the language is going to be how I do this. But that's okay. It's the same language. Didn't something say that the Indonesian one was more Dutch influenced, whereas the Malaysian one was more English influenced? That's what Plunkett said anyway. Just slightly different? Yeah. Well, then I don't think there's any point in learning it. You can kind of see two groups there, two white. I think that's a cool tip because I like learning number plates as well. Again, I like signs and number plates and things like that, so. There are so many signs everywhere. Flags everywhere. Oh my god, my English. Indonesia is a lingual franca developed out of Malay after independence to help create Indonesia unity. See? I told you I can't read. But it's almost the same. Okay. There's probably no point in learning the difference between them. It might be worthy learning kind of the difference between like those and like Filipino or Thai or something like that, but I think learning the difference between Malaysia and Thai, I don't think there's any point in doing that. Not at this stage. When you get to Will's level of insane gameplay and meta knowledge, or Kirby's for that matter, then maybe you start learning what the languages are. You're trying to learn Indonesian. Oh my gosh. Is it seems like kind of a common thing that people who play GeoGuessr like to learn languages. Oh, we're a little bit frozen. Cyrillic is the only useful one. Yeah, I could get that. The other one I struggle with is, oh my gosh, why are we lagging? Oh, here we go. We're not lagging. The other one I struggle with is identifying Italian. I don't know why, but I struggle with it. Kind of feels in between French and Spanish / Portuguese. And sometimes, a lot of the time, I'll see Italian and not know what to put it as. Like I can't always identify that it's Italian. It seems weird. It just kind of looks like a weird French to me. Cyrillic is most useful. Greek is handy and easy Bengali is hard. Thai was easy after learning Bengali. Oh my gosh. And Khmer is ridiculously hard. I used to know Greek. I used to in school, like primary school. No, high school. In high school, my friends and I used to use like the Greek alphabet to write notes and stuff to each other. So I used to know Greek, and I think I could probably learn it pretty quickly again. It would just take me, I don't know, a couple of hours to remember it. Cyrillic is super easy to learn. What is the benefit in learning it though? Like, is there a huge benefit in being able just to read it? I also learned a little bit of like Japanese as well. Saikomon! Hi! How are you? Okay, big brain. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am definitely not the big brain in this chat. Not at all. But Sai, how are you going today? I look forward to your stream later. What are you gonna play? If I picked up Greek again, that would be able to get Cyrillic in no time. Yeah, okay. But is like, what is the use in being able to read it? Because obviously it's like there's a difference between being able to read it and being able to understand what it is, like what it's saying. Place names, okay, that makes sense. Okay, then that makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, that makes so much sense. I'm gonna go now. No problem. Well, have fun with your brother. Say hi to your brother. Hi, Kirby's brother. Oh, I hope you enjoy your show. I'll see you later, Kirby. And if you're streaming tomorrow, I should hopefully be able to pop in. I'm sorry I missed it today. Trying to do the last tower boss in Power World today. Ah, very cool, very cool. Is that with Wacky? You playing with Wacky today? I'm excited. I'll come and lurk. I'll come and lurk and say hi. Reading all the city names off the signs, yeah, but the coolest thing is looking at a really scary Soviet looking word and transliterating it out of seeing what it means. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I can imagine. See, Sai, I told you there were bigger brain people in this chat. Minima. Oh, that's so funny though. Maybe I'll try and relearn Greek. I did get, because Japanese, I was talking about this yesterday, and there's like hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and I get confused with which one is which. And I think the kanji is the like square looking ones. The hiragana is the curly ones, and then the other one's another one. And I think the curly one, I think, is hiragana, and that's the one that I learnt. I think I learned about 40% of the characters, but it's all kind of gone from my brain again. It's one of those things that if you don't try and learn them, like practice them, then they just kind of, katakana is like baby kanji. So I was talking about the right one. Or was I not talking about the right one? Yeah, you would know, Sai. How fluent are you in Japanese, Sai? Do you know much at all? Katakana is like the baby kanji. Hiragana is like hiragana. Did I say that one? Hiragana is the curvy one. That's the one that I used to know some of. Not anymore, really. No, I learned some phrases and stuff. But it's, yeah, again, it's one of those things that it's like, if you stop doing it for so long or you stop practicing, it just disappears from your brain. I know Yama. What is Yama? I have not heard of that one. Your dad doesn't mountain? The W? I should, but my dad doesn't really speak English. Yeah. Uh, that might be good side to be able to. Hey Wands, how are you? How are you today? I'm sorry, we're doing Geo today. My chess brain is my god, I played such bad chess a couple of days ago. I was so embarrassed with how bad I was playing chess that I was like, nope, I need a couple of days break from this. I need to do something else so that I can come back and play decent chess content for you guys. But tomorrow should be chess. Tomorrow should be chess. It's 4 a.m. and I'm about to go to bed. You should be thinking about chess anyway then. 100%. It's so hard keeping up with languages when you don't use them. Yeah. You and your dad speaking short English and emojis. That's so cute. That's so funny. You'll come tomorrow? Well, I will save a game for you tomorrow. 100%. I've been learning French and I enjoy it, but I don't have anyone to speak French with. So it's very hard for me to like get better at it or to feel confident in using it because I don't have anyone to talk to with it. And I have a friend who speaks French, but they just laugh at me whenever I try and speak French because I'm so dog shit at it. But like my ability to read French is probably at like 60%. My ability to speak it is probably at like 7%, and my ability to understand other people speak it is like 5%. So that's what kind of happens if you don't have someone else to talk with. It's like I can read it and understand written French, but like the speaking and the listening part is really hard to me. So if anyone wants to speak French with me or teach me French, that would be fantastic. We're going to do a Philippines round. Because Kirby gave us some notes on Philippines. You know Polish? French, German. I also know the beginnings of Ukrainian because when the war started, I started learning the language with my friends. Ah, that's cool. Another big brain person in my chat. That's crazy. I have close like family friends that are Polish, and they taught me how to say some things in Polish, but I it's gone from my brain. French is alright. I can say wo bleibt das Essen in German? Ich habe Hunger. That's about it. Or the classic Ach du Scheiße. Oh, oui, oui. Sacre blanc. Je ne sais quoi. Les misoulabs. Oh my god, Will. On point. Oh, that is so funny. Holy shit. Yeah. That's probably what my French speaking friend thinks I sound like whenever I try and speak French. It's terrible. Je n'ai pas Oh. Why can't I say that? Je ne parle pas français. Yeah. Oui. Oui. Sorry, we are in the Philippines. We're trying to identify the Philippines. These concrete slabs is Philippines. The French always laugh exactly. And I think people from Quebec, which is where my friend is from, laugh even harder, even though they're not proper French. It's alright, they don't speak very good English, so I just laugh at them. I know why Kirby sent me that photo now of these like concrete slabs. This is very obvious seeing it. What else have I got for Philippines? Peso is the currency, concrete slabs, right-hand drive, yellow plates on their public transport, and the rest of white plates. Looks like Indonesia. So what is the difference between Philippines and Indonesia? So Indonesia has black plates, and Indonesia has it is quite like Indonesia, to be honest. This is why we're doing this. The other thing with Indonesia is that, sorry, I have to put on a guess. I really should change the timer or something. The other thing with Indonesia is that they have number plates on the front of their motorbikes, which I find very weird. Yeah, okay, these concrete slab things, that's a good meta. I'm glad Kirby sent me that. So that is not a black plate. It is a white plate. So that, again, helps to identify that it's the Philippines. That's a green plate. That's... okay. White plate. Is that a dog? It's so tiny! Doggo! Just choked on my water. Doggo! Yeah, we love doggos here. Oh my god, why am I'm dying! There's a tuk-tuk. Made me cry. Ugh. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, whenever we see... there we go! Doggo! Whenever we see a dog on GeoGuessr, we have to yell doggo. What do the poles look like? I don't have any information about the Philippine poles, but I'm assuming they just don't have the black stickers that the other places do. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, you work at McDonald's and stay at McDonald's drive-thru. You told a lady that the dog was beautiful, but it wasn't. What kind of dog was it? Oh my gosh, if you love dogs, there would have been there must have been an ugly dog for you not to have liked it. Is this another dog? Doggo! White plates. Green pole. Interesting. That's what I feel about people's babies. Everyone's like, oh, what a cute baby. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell you that your baby's not cute, but like, personally, I don't really think any babies are cute. What a grimy looking house. It was a chihuahua. They are scary. They are scary. They have whack personalities. Some are chill. I think it depends. Some chihuahuas can be... Was that another dog? No. No other dog. Some chihuahuas can be, like, chill as. But a lot of chihuahuas are, like, crazy. Rooster! A lot of political signs. That's another good one. I'm gonna write that down. Concrete road, right-hand drive, lots of political signs. Spanish names in English language. Thank you. I'm gonna take your words and chuck them over here. Because Philippines doesn't, Plonket doesn't have a guide for Philippines yet, which is why I don't have too many notes. So that's why it's great having chat help. Oh. Alright, last one for the Philippines. Again, we know we're in the Philippines, but we're just trying to identify things. So again, we've got right-hand drive, concrete slabby thingies. That all looks English to me. Which you did say, English language. I think these concrete slabs are going to be the biggest thing for me. And also right-hand drive. For some reason, remembering which are right-hand drive and which are left-hand drive, just doesn't stick in my brain. But that's fine. I like it. I like it. Alright, cool. Alright, we're just gonna plonk. That's fine. Oh no, we've got one more in. One more. Oh, and they think anything with more than 1.5 wheels is a taxi. Like they're tuk-tuks. That's also in my notes, is that they have a lot of tuk-tuks. This is where it gets tricky, where it's urban and I don't have my typical things to look out for. They have little trikes and the jeepneys, which are little buses. That helps. Lots of weird transportation. Once we're doing a Philippines only map. We can't be in Africa. Okay, I'm loading slowly as well, which isn't. God damn it. Well, we know these aren't Indonesian poles, so I suppose that's one thing. We do have a green plate. I'm gonna write green plate as well because I've seen already a couple. Alright, I'm just gonna plonk it. That's fine. We don't need... Oh, hold on, guys. Alright. Do we even get a bronze medal for that? No, not even a bronze. But that's okay. We weren't region learning. We were just learning. Looking at these photos, we actually do not appreciate what we have in the country. As in, like, your own country. Yeah, I get that as well, eh? I'm like... I see some places, and I'm like, wow, I have it so good. I should be more grateful. Yeah, in Poland, Europe. Yeah. I haven't been to Poland. Poland kind of intrigues me. Alright, we'll do Thailand next. Actually, let's look at my notes. What is next on my notes? Next is Thailand. Perfect. So we need to do Thailand and Cambodia. I've done Laos. I think Laos is not too hard because they've got the Lao car is quite easy to identify. It's more just we can do region learning for Lao later because there's only 5 cities that are covered, so we can do that later. But we will do some Thailand. We complain all the time, but looking at the world, it's not bad. Exactly. I feel you on that one. That's what I was saying before. It's like, I like to not only play GeoGuessr, but I also like to learn about the countries that I'm learning about in GeoGuessr, if that makes sense. So I like watching like YouTube videos about the countries and learning more about them. And it kind of goes hand in hand with GeoGuessr because you're seeing these places in GeoGuessr and they kind of intrigue you and you're like, oh, I wonder what it's like living there, or I wonder what the people are like there, or things like that. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos like that. Okay, all I've got at the moment is black and white striped bollards and left-hand drive. So we have a picture of the plates now. I'm gonna take a picture of the Thai bollard, which does actually look quite a lot like the Indonesia bollard. No, okay, so no, you know, it does look very much like the Indonesia bollard. It's just slightly different. No, they aren't even different. Okay. Okay. That's just something I'm gonna have to note. As in, like, yeah. Oh, that was another good click. Geography Now is so cool on YouTube. Let me have a look. YouTube.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be chapter 2.
My bad, I didn't mean to play that out loud. Geography peepers. Geographies? Ooh. This looks cool. Provinces of Indonesia explained? Ooh, that's gonna be good. Poland? Interesting facts about every country in the world. Afghanistan to Georgia. Ooh. I'ma binge this later. I'll go do my French. No, not French. Why did I say French? I need to do my chess homework. And then I can binge some of this. And then I can play games tonight. Those are my 3 things. You study history, specializing in teaching. That's cool. Do you, you want to be a history teacher? Is that the end goal? What is your favorite part about history to learn about? Because oh, my computer's freezing up. Come on. I've opened something and okay. I really hope this something is wrong at the moment. It's okay. We'll give it a couple of seconds. Rome. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Possible, but still wondering about politics. Fair, fair. So, history teaching or politics? Honestly, I can't really provide you much insight into those two subjects. They're two subjects that I don't know a lot about. I do, though, not necessarily enjoy teaching children. So that would be my only. I'd probably, out of the two, I'd go into politics myself. Yes, okay. Their episode around Poland. Is it a recent one? I wonder if I will be able to actually find this, or whether I'm going to have to search it. I'll search it. It's not recent. Oh, good. Let me just search it. You love to work with people? This one? That is the first one I'm going to watch. I'm excited. Maybe this will be the second one. I have 2 chess videos to watch tonight and 1 Geography Now video. Polish history is extensive that they couldn't even cover 5%. I believe it. See, in school, I learned New Zealand history. New Zealand history is like 100 years, and that's it. We only have like 100 years of history, so yeah, not a lot to learn. I can imagine places like Poland, a lot more to learn. Well, I'm excited about that, actually. I look forward to watching that. I'm all set up. I'm all set up. Quasi! How you going, Quasi? We have 1023 even more. Yeah. How's Quasi going today? I was just telling Wands how New Zealand only has 100 years of history. So it's it doesn't take a lot of time to learn in comparison to something like Poland, which has over 1,000 years. But you have Kim.com. Yeah, I guess so. Is that something to be proud of? What am I doing? Oh no, they have concrete roads as well. They're not allowed to have concrete roads. That was my meta for Philippines. You have got a good point, Wands. Short stories can be more complicated, especially in the Middle East. 100%. You're just finishing up blah 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 blah. You're just finishing up work. That's fantastic. Was it a good day of work? Did you enjoy your visit down to Wellington earlier in the week? I'm not sure if I asked you about it. Tie poles are square. That is going to help. Oh, that's right. You went to Tony, didn't you? Yes, cool. Well, I hope it went well for you. I hope you enjoyed the flight on the... You went on the King, one of the King somethings, didn't you? And thought there would be a live reaction film. To what? Flight was okay. Can't say much about the landing. Yeah, that'd be Wellington for you. I'm starting to actually get for geography now. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I don't want to get my video demonetized, but not demonetized. I don't want to get like a copy strike or anything. But you know what? If I finish up with these, if I finish up with this in a time that I still have time left, then I will do a live reaction to this. Let me do not Philippines. What am I doing? Thailand. Let me finish Thailand and maybe we'll watch that. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Why not? Seeing the NZ geography now? No. So the thing is that this is all new to me. I didn't. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Go away. I didn't know this website existed until Wands told me. If you comment, you are not at risk during video. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Oh my god, I could spend forever doing this. Right, let me finish up Thailand, and we'll do a round of Thailand, and then we will watch geography now, because why not? Alright, let me finish this quick. I gotta do my homework so that when I play with Quasi, I don't look like a noob and I don't have to get carried by Quasi every time. Thailand has yellow middle lines. Is that always? Do they always have yellow middle lines? Or do they sometimes have white middle lines? Because Malaysia only has white. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think my brain is going to be ready to have a break from this anyway in a bit. It's been good though. Most of the time when I play GeoGuessr, I just play with chat, which is great fun. And I like it a lot, but sometimes I feel like everyone else is carrying me. You know what? Thailand's kind of long. Should we just watch the movie? No, finish Thailand. It's been good to do a study session, that's for sure. I feel like I really needed it. Been a while since I've done one of them. Oh, so those are street light poles. Okay. Hold up. Let me just do a whole lot of copying and pasting. Doesn't that sound like a fantastic idea? I love Polish video about World War II. Poland unconquered on YouTube. Also so cool about my country, especially since most people don't know the story. Oh yes, I will have a look at that as well. Okay. Let me snip some stuff. The Polish military beer? Is this like real beer? Because when you say that, I think of like a soft toy beer. Did you actually have a beer? Like a... You had a beer in the army. New Zealand only has one gun, and you have a beer? That's insane. Okay, I don't feel like I'm taking any of this in anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You had a beer. Was he looked after? Well, which one? Yeah, we use the Marzals. So true. the one Marzal. That first one. Hold on. We're gonna learn around about Poland. Weird history. Okay, we're gonna watch geography now first, though.
All right, we've reached Poland. Europe's, how can I put this? Poland knows how to take a hit. It's like... Is that all you got? I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Don't the cadets use the Marzals? Or have I gone mad? Horrible gun to try and take apart and clean during basic? Yeah, during basic. Okay. Basic, okay. I was gonna... Well, it's fine. The cadets can have a gun that takes them forever to clean. They need that. Discipline was one of those things that you learn.
Time to learn geography. No! By the way, this is my buddy Art. He's half Polish. Art, do you know anything about Poland?
I know nothing about Poland, but I know my last
I have my
name means
headphones
on
on, so
Friday.
hopefully this doesn't sound
So
shit.
anyway, I have another Polish friend named Conrad who's actually also going to be in this episode. He's Polish and he speaks Polish.
Hey, that guy.
Well, Art, you can also play Poland in the skits and stuff in this episode. Is that cool?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, cool. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm your host Barbs. Welcome to the Wolverine of Europe. The Poles know how to deal with calamity, and if there was ever a mutant apocalypse, you would probably want one on your team. In any case, let's begin.
Oh my god, my dog just ran outside faster than he's ever ran outside. I think it was a bird. Remember, this is not even of our history.
How to piss off a Polish person 101. Oh man, I just visited Poland. I sure loved that Eastern European country. It's Central! Central European. Yeah, they don't like being called Eastern Europe, even though, I mean, come on, they're kind of more on the eastern side of the continent, and it's okay, Central
Only if you
Central
include
European.
Spain.
The country is located in Central Europe and bordered by 7 other countries. Keep in mind, this little guy right here is a detached exclave of Russia called Kaliningrad. Speaking of which, we already mentioned this in the Germany episode, but Poland shares an island called Uzedom or Uznam with Germany in this
Island?
lagoon. The borders follow some natural boundaries like rivers and mountains. However, most of them were agreed upon after war times. The country is divided into 16 voivodeships or provinces. The capital and largest city of the country, Warsaw, in the center. It also holds the busiest airport, Warsaw International. From there, the second largest city is Krakow, known as the medieval capital down south, and it holds the second largest airport, John Paul II Krakow International. And rounding out for third place is the city of Łódź, which means boat, nearly in the center of the whole country. Nonetheless, the city of
Why is there a city called Boat in the center of the island? Surely if you were called Boat, you'd be like the sea, by the sea or something. River? It's fast. Yeah. Oh my god, my brain is like, okay. I think it said that there were 3 main cities. I also think I have ads starting soon, but if you guys get ads, just tell me and I'll pause it.
Gdansk holds the third largest airport, Gdansk International, and also the busiest shipping port located on the Baltic Sea, where much of the cargo comes into the country. Otherwise, their entire sea access is confined to the coastline. They do not own any distant islands in the Baltic. Due to the general flat landscape making much of the north and central parts, Poland is a bustling transport hub with numerous roadways.
Classy! Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Too nice. Too nice. You know, I get mad at people who sub to me because you're spending your money on me, and I don't like that. But thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Possibly because trees were taken there by the river.
Ways that traverse every single corner into every neighboring nation. Since joining the EU, nearly 2 billion euros have been invested in Poland's rail lines, and high-speed lines are being constructed today. Poland doesn't have any autonomous areas, but if we had to discuss historical and cultural regions, many people may just refer to this general area as Masuria, sometimes even historical Prussia. This general area is Pomerania. That's right, same as the dog, which is where it comes from. And the coastal area...
I did not know that. Pomeranians.
Is Kashubia, where the Kashubians are mostly found. There's Greater Poland, Lesser Poland, which at the very border has Ruthenia or Red Ruthenia. Parts of the south are considered Silesia, which are inhabited by peoples that have their own distinct culture apart from the Polish. It's all kind of confusing, and we'll talk more about it later. One thing you have to...
Hold up. Okay, I need to bring up one thing first. Oh no, don't do that. Oh my god.
And we're back with more.
Bloody hell. This is what happens when you have too many screens and you're trying to click on the wrong thing. Let's mute that and play an ad. I want to know Poland.
In 1942, a band of Polish soldiers
Now I'm just all over.
released.
Okay. What I need to know, 37.75 million people live in Poland. Holy crap, that's big. Okay, I needed to know that one piece of information. Because this sounds like a huge country. And it is. And where is it? Skip the ads. Go back to...
It was shaped by war. Sometimes they had more land, other times they had less, and for 123 years they kind of disappeared altogether. Here's Prussia!
Russia!
Austria! Well, actually, they almost completely disappeared. I mean, Krakow was technically a free city-state for about 30 years. And keep in mind, we mentioned this in the Lithuania episode, but if you want to be incredibly technical, historically, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth had some colonies. Way back yeehaw, when they thought one island in the Gambia, as well as Trinidad and Tobago, would be good overseas investments, making them the only sites that the Polish had colonized outside of Europe.
Then what happened?
In the end, it was
I
too
didn't
hard
know
for them
that.
to manage, and they sold them off. The end. So anyway, here are some places of interest you guys, the Polish geography, suggested we mention this episode. They have quite a few UNESCO heritage sites. A lot of them are like chapels. The Holy Mountain.
Wait, hold up. I wanna see
Suggested
this.
we mention this episode. They have quite a few.
Ooh, that is interesting architecture. Whoa. I like that wooden one. This approximately 10 million Poles live outside Poland.
UNESCO heritage sites, a lot of them are like chapels. The
More
Holy Mountain of
Poland as
Kabarka, the painted village of
That kind of looks Mexican vibes-esque.
Felipe, Chopin's heart, this rock city,
Whoa! Whoa! That Rock City
the
looks
upside down house, Kościuszko
That can't be natural. Is that natural?
Mound, the Carrot House, the world's most narrow house. Tons of cool statues and monuments like these. The world's tallest Pope statue, tons of World War II sites, it's kind of what they're known for, with the most famous one probably being the Auschwitz concentration camp. Of course, there are way too many churches like these. This one was where all the former kings were coronated. And of course, there's Warsaw's St. John's Cathedral. There's a bunch of synagogues that actually survived World War II, and there's even a wooden mosque for the Tatar minority in Kruszyniani. There's so many museums and galleries. Here's a bunch of notable ones, and too many castles, but they're very proud of having the world's largest medieval castle in Malbork. Yeah, Poland does not fall short when it comes to sights to see, or things to do, or nature to explore. And that means we move on to the next segment. It is said that the name
Most of them fled communism after World War II. That makes sense.
Poland comes from Polani, which means people living in open fields. Poland is not all flat and not all plains. There's much more to it than you think. Poland is generally divided into 5 physical regions: the coast, the lakelands, the Polish plain, the Polish uplands, and the mountain regions. Much of Poland's coast along the Baltic Sea is straight until you hit the east and you get these interesting natural formations called spits. We've already talked about them in the Lithuania episode, but basically, spits are thin, narrow sandbanks that divide the sea from another body of water, creating saltwater lagoons, the largest one being the Bay of Puck, the Szczecin, and the Vistula Lagoon, shared with Russia's Kaliningrad exclave. Much of the country inland lies on the flat Polish plain, part of the greater North European plain, a huge open flat segment of Central Europe that extends across multiple countries. Many people say that this is both the blessing and curse of Poland, because although a third of the country is forested, this one being the largest national park, and about a third is arable, making them a powerhouse contributor to Europe's agriculture sector, it did kind of make it easy for outside forces to enter and invade, with little or no natural obstacles barricading
It kind
the
of makes
interior of
sense.
the country. Anyway, within this plain, many rivers like the Notek, the Varta, and the longest river, the Vistula, meander through the fertile valleys, passing through many important cities like Warsaw.
It almost always rains at the seaside. So not much of like a beach community type of feel, geography thing. No like summer houses on the coast.
In the north side, you have 2 massive lake districts, the Pomeranian and the larger Masurian, which also holds the largest lake of the country, Lake Śniadwy. The further south you go, the higher the elevation gets until you hit the Poland uplands. A little further south on the border with the Czech Republic and Slovakia, you find the 2 main and largest mountain chains.
How much coverage does Poland have in GeoGuessr? Is there coverage?
The Sudets and the Beskids, which form the north part of the larger famous Carpathian mountain chain. Here you can also find the tallest peak, Mount Rese, right on the border of Slovakia. All right, and that just about does it. Now I need my triple shot of espresso break, and this time Art is going to come in to finish off the physical geography section.
What do you want me to say, Barbie?
The next thing on the teleprompter.
Now, as you can see by this point, Poland has a lot more than just flat plains and lakes. They even have moving sand dunes in the north and a small desert in Boyenduf, which literally translates to mistakes. Yeah, Poland, deserts. You never think those two would go together, right? Oh, and there's also a crooked forest made up of...
What? They look like they're sitting down, all these trees. You have beaches, but the weather often spoils the plants. Right, that makes sense. These are
trees that bend at a 90-degree angle. Many people have theories as to how it got that way. Some say it's natural. Some say it was a dude trying to make chairs. In any case, Poland is a major producer of apples, 6th in the world, as well as being the world's largest treacle. What the?
Oh, I like treacle.
And amber exporter. I don't even know what amber is either. What is that? Petrified tree sap?
It actually is.
It is. Whoa. Today, though, Poland's economy is now mainly driven by the service sector and industry, with main products like machinery and cars, buses, and video games being their largest export.
Yeah.
Anyway, Poland also has quite a few endemic animal species like storks, Eurasian lynx, roe deer, and they have one of the largest populations of the rare European bison, which, have you guys ever had a bison burger? I mean, that's like really good. All right, don't eat those. Those are endangered. And bears. In fact, a bear once served in the Polish army, and there's a statue dedicated to him.
The
Look it up.
bear!
Old Wojtek. Anyway,
Wojtek! We have overtaken Portugal and Greece, and we're moving further after England.
to finish up with food. Some
Oh,
of the top Polish dishes, you
pierogies.
guys, the Polish geography peeps,
That's what I call them, Art.
suggested we mention include things like bigosh, cabbage rolls, galanka pork knuckle, roasted duck served with honey and apples. So many soups like
Yes.
these. But the national dish being sour rye soup. And of course, the most popular dishes many people have heard of, pierogi.
Pierogi! I really want to make pierogi. I don't know why. I just like it so much. I want to make my own. Make a cooking stream one day and we'll make pierogies. Pierogies. They're great. They are so good. I've only ever had them like once. We have a Polish Christmas market once a year near where I live. And they sell pierogies and they're delicious and I want them.
Kielbasa, kabanos, and Krakow-style sausage. And bagels! Yes, bagels originated from Poland, from the Polish Jews, not New York.
But they did move to New York.
Oh, and of course, you cannot talk about Poland without mentioning vodka. Some say it was invented in Poland,
Vodka.
some say the Polish just make really good vodka, but either way, vodka usually takes up a huge section in
Is that a supermarket? You could just holy crap. If I remember the Polish recipe, the dough must be thin. Thin dough pierogies.
most Polish grocery stores. I've seen this guy on vodka.
No, you haven't. That was not Greek whiskey, and we don't talk about that here.
Polish people know what they like. They're a distinct people. Speaking of which, we now move on to
Vodka. Vodka. Oh my god, every store has like an aisle of just vodka. Yes. Oh no. I really need to get YouTube Premium.
Thank you, Art.
Thanks.
cheap.
Can I do like one of those special effect outros, like, you know, Wolverine theme? Can I have the
Sure.
claws or something like that?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Here.
Okay. Is it true if I kill you, I become you?
Let's find out. Oh, it does work. Now, some of you guys have told me, in Poland, there's kind of like a word that sums up the Polish mindset. Załatwić. It means something along the lines of accomplishing tasks and taking care of business. Half of everybody in Europe has probably at one point at least encountered a Pole. They're everywhere, working. Polish doctors in
There's
Germany,
one in my
Polish
chat right
contract
now.
workers in London, Polish bus drivers in Iceland. Work is in their blood, and it's a huge part of who they are. The population is about 40 million. However, keep in mind, diaspora-wise, there are about 20 million Poles living abroad, and they are the second largest
20 million now.
Slavic group after Russians. The country is incredibly homogenous, with about 96% of the population claiming to be Polish, which is part of the Slavic family group. This makeup is mostly due to the Nazi intervention of World War II and Soviet relocation policies of the 20th century that drastically changed the previously diverse population. The country has few minority groups. However, of the minorities, the largest groups would be the Silesian at about 1.3% and the Kashubians at just under 1%. The rest is mostly made up of other Europeans like Ukrainians, Belarusians, Czechs, and non-Europeans. They use the Polish zloty as their currency, they use the type C, E, and F plug outlets, and they drive on the right side of the road. Now, of course, the main language of Poland is, of course, Polish. Lots of people say Polish is like really
It's true, we work hard, hence the country's growth result. Yeah, I kind of always associate Germany with working hard as well. For that is we don't earn as much as we should. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
hard to learn. For one, they have 7 cases of speech and too many consonants that are smashed all together at once. Geography Pavel says the Polish language is basically just spoken Wi-Fi passwords. Here's Conrad with a Polish tongue twister.
Chrząszcz brzmi trzcinie, szczebrze szynie I szczebrze z tego słynie.
Sometimes even the Polish people say they have to polish up on their Polish. Otherwise,
How much is Polish spoken rather than English? ones.
Guys, Poland is kind of a sociological anomaly. Even though they are Slavic, it's kind of like the easternmost extent of Latin influence, which explains why the majority at around 86% identify as either Catholic or, in the very least, nominally Catholic, varying degrees of devotion. Catholicism plays a huge role in Polish culture. They even have a channel dedicated to the Pope on TV. Politically, Poland is usually a more conservative nation that holds to its roots, and even though they're part of the EU, they usually do not let anyone tell them how they should run things in their own country. It's their home, their rules. It's like, all right, so it's settled. What do you think of this proposal for the union, guys?
I hate it.
Now, Poland, you're a key player. We need you to like this.
I still hate it.
Come on, Poland, don't be stubborn.
Oh, really, Germany? You want to come back to Poland again and tell us how to do things around here? Do you remember what happened last time?
Oh my, are you really gonna play this card again?
I always will.
Little exaggerated, but yeah, don't push the Polish. They've gone through tons of that. I mean, literally, like a fifth of their population died during World War II, the majority of whom were Polish Jews. Often in tight-knit Yiddish-speaking communities, Poland had one of the highest populations of Jews.
I love saying tongue twisters like this to my Ukrainian friends. Oh, look, I don't even think I could say anything in Polish, let alone a Polish tongue twister. We don't agree with Germans? Yeah.
Prior to World War II, and at one point up to 10%. They played a huge historical role in what Poland was and would be. Poles are proud that they were the only European-occupied country to never collaborate with the Nazis. They never officially surrendered, and all those years the Nazis were there, the underground army kept fighting. Poles have an incredibly complex history. I mean, they had a weird electoral monarchy thing. Conrad, explain.
So the royal elections of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth became a thing after the death of the last Jagiellonian on the Polish throne. And at his death, it was decided that there would not be a royal dynasty that would just continue from generation to generation. That is to say that they would elect a king from a royal dynasty in Europe, but after his death, they would once again elect another monarch instead of letting his children take over the Polish throne.
Thank you, Conrad. Taking all that heavy stuff in, Polish people have told me there's always kind of like this sense of somber, stoic, suspicious, cynical, yet productive and prudent mentality that encapsulates the Polish. It's a weird paradox when you see them, because it's like,
Ugh, being Polish is the worst. Seriously.
I know, right? I hate Polish sausages. They're so gross.
They are, and the government is just totally whack.
yeah, Poland is terrible.
What did you say?
You can't say that! You're not from here!
Yeah.
Well, that took a little longer than expected, so here's Hannah with culture stuff.
Good to be back. Polish people have gone through a lot. They were pretty much fought for and invaded over 40 times for about 400 years. Nonetheless, the
Jeez.
Polish people held through those centuries and retained their sense of identity. For one, in Poland, it is actually just as popular, if not maybe even more, to celebrate one's name day as well as your birthday. Poland has quite a high level of tertiary educated individuals, with about 80% of the young adult population having enrolled in university. Also, side note, the 35% of Polish people living abroad are referred to as Polonia. There's a contest where we figure out who is the strongest man in the world, and Poland has won the most of those contests.
Go Poland! I actually think I have to end stream soon, because I have to go and do something, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch another one, but I will definitely watch it tonight in my spare time, 100%. And I'll report back tomorrow during chess. You don't like it when foreigners insult Poland, but you complain?
Then we have the Silesian and Kashubian minorities. Let's let Conrad explain this one because, you know, it's a little complex.
The Silesians, who live for the most part today in Upper Silesia, are an ethnographic group with a distinctive dialect of Polish. Internationally, though, it's considered not as a nation or people, though some within the region consider themselves as a nation, which the Kashubians are, and they are considered as a West Slavic people separate from the Polish people. They are loyal towards Poland, but they have their own recognized minority status, they have their own traditions, they have their own cuisine, and they have their own language. There are even bilingual signs, which Paul will definitely put in now.
Thank you, Conrad. They've also racked up quite a few Nobel Peace Prizes at 17.
Wow.
They are frontrunners of innovations and inventions like kerosene and the kerosene lamp, the oil well, the bulletproof vest, and the modern drug test. A lot of festivals can be found year-round throughout the country and in different regions. Popular ones include All Saints' Day, May Day, the La Cognac Festival in Krakow, and during Christmas you might see the creepy Turon everywhere. To
that
expound
is
a bit more on
creepy.
Polish music and arts, here, you know, is Keith. Or whatever.
Music in Poland goes way back to its ancient Slavic roots. Instruments typically used include things like the wood horn, the hurdy-gurdy, the horse hair drum, the
hurdy-gurdy?
pedal accordion, and the suka.
What you call me?
Even though he had spent most of his time in France, Chopin was born in Poland. His homeland was always one of the central themes to his often somber and melancholy masterpieces cherished worldwide. During the Polish National Revival, this dude collected varieties of folk music for broadcast, including the most famous ones, these which are still performed to this day. I know that there's this guitar player named Jakub Zychecki, and he is amazing.
Thank you, Keith. And now the most complicated part, history. In the quickest way I can condense it, Slavic tribes and
Oh my
states in the
God.
Vistula Basin, Piast Dynasty.
This is gonna be hard. All right, let's lock in for this history part. What time is stream today when I get up? As in today, tomorrow? I'm not sure. Hold on. Chess stream. It'll be a morning stream for me. I think it will be. It needs to be before 12. So maybe 9, 9:30. I think I'll aim for 9:30. 9:30 NZ time. I'm not sure what that is for you. NZT to Poland time. Uh, 9:30 AM the previous day, 11 AM. 11 AM. So what's the time for you at the moment? Is that 5 AM for you at the moment? Dude, go to sleep. That is not common in Poland. There are no such creatures dressed up for Christmas. Okay, alright. Lock in for this tree.
Greater Poland, Christianity and tribal unification. Pomerania is annexed. This dude becomes the first king. Feudal disintegration. Mongols invade. Czechs invade. Teutonic Knights invade. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Swedes invade. Prussians invade. End of the Commonwealth. Constitution written. Napoleonic Wars. Kingdom of Poland and Free State of Krakow. Russian partitions and Russian Poland. World War I. Polish-Soviet War. Independence from Russia. Germany invades. World War II begins. Communism years. Independence. Weird West Germany stuff. Some other interesting things like they got a Pope and a Nobel Peace Prize. First fully free elections. They joined NATO and the EU. And here we are today. Some people, you guys, the Polish geography suggested we mention
I took all of that in. I am now an expert in Poland history.
in this episode include all those dukes and kings. Pretty much any hero that fought with the winged hussars. Copernicus, although he was technically German. Marie Curie was actually Polish. Mikołaj Rai, Pope
could do
John
that.
Paul II. All these athletes, these directors, all these artists and musicians. The dude from the movie The Pianist was a real guy. These American revolutionaries. And speaking of Americans, John Krasinski, Kristen Bell, Steve
I know 2 of them.
Carell and Roman Polanski are also part Polish. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak. And finally, of course, Grzegorz Bręczycki. And there's a lot
Do you get that? Polish people get that? Did you get that? I didn't get that.
more I could have mentioned, but that would take way too long. There's a lot of famous Poles all over the world. They've left their global mark. And speaking of global marks, that brings us to... As a central player in Europe for a long, complicated history, it's no surprise Poland has picked up quite an entourage over many, many years of Polish existence. For one, as part of the Visegrad Group, the Czechs and Slovaks are generally considered the close West Slavic brothers. They've had very few wars and conflicts with them. They understand their languages, kind of. However, they both kind of think the other sounds funny when they talk. For Russians, it's more of like a people versus government thing. As people, Poles and Russians get along quite well on a human level. It's just the governments that often disagree and clash. Poland for a while was under the Iron Curtain and Warsaw Pact, which complicated things even more. But as crazy as things get, there is always kind of like this universal Slavic understanding, which is why Ukraine comes in as a pretty close friend. Ukrainians love to come to Poland for work. There is also a fast-growing Ukrainian community, and they kind of share a similar post-communist struggle alliance, although they still kind of don't like how Ukrainians honor the UPA, which is a whole other story. Poland is kind of like Germany's biggest regret that they have to constantly be reminded of literally every day as they are neighbors, but they are the largest economic partner for them as well. Germany does have many bilateral relations with Poland. It's the 21st century, people have grown up and moved on, and the future looks bright mostly between the two. Quick note.
Well, it's kind of good. It's from a Polish comedy film, that makes sense. Germans couldn't pronounce our names.
Lithuania is like the divorced wife that they remember having some of the best years of their history with. Today, when a Pole meets a Lithuanian, they just kind of nod and smile, understanding everything the other is thinking without a single word. Their best friend, however, every Pole has told me the same thing: Hungary. Historically, they've shared some of the same monarchs, heroes. They've always helped each other in times of need. There are many parks and monuments commemorating the friendship between the two. There's even a saying in Polish: two brothers, both to the saber and the bottle. In conclusion, let's give this to Conrad. Conrad, what do you have to say?
Poland is a country that has a lot to offer both geographically and has been through pretty much everything historically. It's been an empire, it's been completely erased from the map, and today Poland is a growing and thriving country. I'm sure that the role of Poland on the European
that would be a
scene
downside.
will only grow.
Thank you, Conrad, and thank you, Art, for being in this episode.
Stay tuned. Portugal is coming up next, guys.
That was good. Thank you. I enjoyed learning about Poland.
Now, when I think of
Play another one, but I am gonna save these to my watch now. And this one I need to watch, which I think I've. This one I've also opened. I might watch one of these on stream tomorrow as well. Can I not? Oh. My brain's gone dead. I learned so much about Poland. Holy! We all have learnt so much about Poland. Thank you, Wands. Wands? Am I saying your name right? I don't know if I am or not. But that is what I'm going to call you. We didn't quite finish Thailand, did we? Oh, I do kind of need to end stream. We're up to here on Thailand. What I might do... No! I enjoyed that. That was great. And it gave me a break from learning GeoGuessr. We're going to have to do a Plonket Poland, though. This is what Poland looks like. Ooh, interesting polls. I mean, snake. Are you a snake? Thin red border. You're not. People love me. Okay, really? Okay, whatever you say. You just like snakes? You're the life of the party. I love it. I love it. We're gonna have to do Poland at some point, but I do need to finish off Asia first. Europe scares me. This looks like in Harry Potter, the freaking the house, Grimmauld Place. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh! All right. I'm more of a Gryffindor myself. Just sorry about it. All right, I need to finish Thailand, And I need to... Did we finish this game? Yeah, we finished that game. We didn't even get bronze over that. But that's okay. We went region guessing. I need to finish Thailand notes tonight. Thailand notes. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Chess. Study. Some videos. I'll see what ones, if I want to save any for like the start of a stream or something. From those Geo Now, Geo thingamabobs. We'll see. I might play one at the start of a stream tomorrow or something instead of watching them all tonight. And then I can play games. Yes! That's what I want to do. I want to go chill. And I've also said that stream will be at... Oh, the other thing I needed to learn about was the Malaysian royalty. Because they sound interesting. It sounds like there's a lot of scandals within Malaysian royalty. Good. Let me... I think it was 11. I closed the tab. Hold on. I've got to open again. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Polish time is when I am streaming tomorrow. Which means I need to get up early. Which means I need to go sleep early. Which means I need to not watch and play as many zombies as I have been. Okay, what am I doing? I am looking to see who is online. Squinkles is. I think we'll chuck you guys over to Squinkles. Stratford Will is not online yet. So I think we will raid. What time again? 11. 11. We are going to raid Squinkles because Squinkles is the goat. And he is playing GeoGuessr with chat. So if you guys want to play GeoGuessr with him, I'm sure he would love to have you. Thank you guys so much. So in 5 hours. No. And like, or is it? Oh my gosh, you are confusing me. Hold up. Poland time. 11 a.m. Sorry, p.m. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. is when I'm going to be streaming Poland time. I'm sorry. Yeah, that makes way more sense. 11 p.m. Sorry, that's better? Okay, cool. I'm not streaming in 5 more hours time because no, I need sleep and other stuff. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Quasi, for the sub. Thank you, Wands, for everything. Thank you, everyone else who was here earlier to teach me stuff. Let's go see Squinkles and see how he is going. And I will see you guys tomorrow.